coming to their stands, and that's because they can swim up to speeds of 20 miles per hour. So first one up is Gina, and here we've got Anya. Hello ladies. Okay, now our sea lions are very, very cheeky, and they will let you know when they want a round of applause. But one thing that does get our sea lions embarrassed is when you mistake them for seals. Okay, so these guys are not seals, they are Californian sea lions, and we're going to show you 3 differences that you can tell to tell the difference between the two. Now here we've got Gina. You can see her flap of skin through an ear. Sea lions have outer ears. They're very, very different from seals. Seals only have a hole at the side of their head. You can't really see them. The next thing we're going to see is their flippers. So if they can show us our flippers. So sea lions have got nice big flippers. They're a lot bigger than our hands. Seals, on the other hand, have got small flippers about the size of a human hand, and seals have got claws on their flippers, whereas our ladies do not. Thank you guys. Now the final thing we're going to show you is how they walk. So if you can see, Gina's going to show you exactly how a sea lion walks. It's very, very graceful. She uses all 4 flippers to make sure that her belly is off the ground. She can run, she can jump, she can even climb stairs. Now Gina, are you going to show us how a seal walks? In a second. She's just getting herself nice and wet. There we go. So it's not very graceful. The stomach is on the ground, dragging that belly across the ground, using their front claws to do so. It's not very graceful at all. So if I was a sea lion, I wouldn't want to be mistaken for a seal either. Well done, Gina, that was fantastic. So the next thing we're going to show you is how our trainers train our sea lions. We do something which is called positive reinforcement. So you might have noticed that our sea lions have been getting fish. When they do the behaviour that we want them to do, they get a little treat. We use props such as this target stick. So our sea lions, they can tell the difference between the red and the white, even though they are colourblind. And yet, she would naturally put her nose to the red of the stick. When she gets that correct, the behaviour correct, Khaled would blow a whistle and give her the fish as a treat. We can use this to get her to go onto the beach. She'll follow that stick so Khaled can tell her to go exactly where he wants her to go. She can go into the pool. Now in the summer months we do usually go into the pool with our sea lions, but unfortunately Khaled today is on his own, so he's not able to do so. Now we can even do medical checks. We can get Anya to lie down, we can check her for any cuts, just to make sure that she's nice and healthy. We can get her to roll over, check that her stomach's nice and healthy. If she's got any babies on the way, we could do an ultrasound. And this just makes sure that our ladies are nice and healthy and we don't stress them out while we're doing these checks. So well done, Anya, thank you for showing us that. Now we also use other props during our training just to make sure that these guys can show some natural behaviours, because in the wild they are predators. We use props such as these hoops, and these hoops, what they do is they help our ladies to strengthen their neck muscles. They do the same sort of behaviour while catching fish in the wild, and they use their binocular vision to judge the depth and how far away these hoops are. Now Gina's doing fantastic. Can she do it while there's a spin on it? Oh, she got very close. Now practice is something that makes it perfect, so let's see if she can do it again. Of course she can. Well done, Anya. Sorry, Gina. Now, these guys would catch fish in the wild, so we're going to see if she can do it whilst in the pool. So they do catch fish in the wild, so that's why we do this, just to make sure that they emulate the behaviours that they would do in the wild. So she's going to use her binocular vision to see how far away this hoop is. Well done, that was fantastic. Now our pool is not heated, and that is because these guys do live in temperatures as low as minus 25 degrees Celsius whilst in the wild. We're going to show you how they use another prop today. Now this prop is something that we often see sea lions with, and that is a basketball. What this basketball does is it helps to strengthen their whiskers. They use their whiskers to feel where the basketball is going, and Anya will use her nose to right the ball when it goes off balance. They do this so that in the wild they can help to sense where fish are going, because in dark murky waters they can't see where the fish are. Okay, so she's going to use her vision to just see what Khalid wants her to do. Now we are going to do a race now. We're going to see who is fastest out of the two to catch their basketball when it's thrown into the pool. So Gina's down first, but Anya's going to come and follow her. And we're going to see which sister is the fastest. Okay, so Anya's got here first, but Gina is far more delicate when she's coming back to the beach. So she's going to pass her basketball onto Anya and back again. We're going to have her pass it, and then we're going to give it back to Khalid. Well done, ladies. Now, although these guys are predators, I'm afraid to say they are not the top of the food chain. So there are some animals that would try to catch them. One of which is the killer whale. That's right, so if you see a killer whale, ladies, you do hide away. Now the next animal that we're going to talk about, one of these guys is going to do an impression of. So when you think you know what it is that this impression is of, I'm going to count to 3 and I want you to shout out what you think it might be. So Gina's just lining herself up now. Right, so 1, 2, 3, what do we think it is? Oh, Khalid, did you hear that? No, I didn't hear that either, it wasn't loud enough. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. What about now? That was about half of you, I think. Okay, so we're going to do it again. 1, 2, 3. How about now? Yeah. Okay, so Gina, Anya, what do you do when you see a shark? You're going to turn around in a second. What do you do if you see a shark? You come back and you hide. I got it right then, it was Gina, sorry. I thought it was Anya. I'm getting them mixed up, guys, I'm so sorry. Thank you, ladies. Now Anya this time, it's definitely Anya who is going to show you what other behaviour these guys can do to get away from sharks. Because sometimes they are in the sea when they're fishing and their shark comes about and tries to catch them. She's just getting herself lined up. Okay, that's not 1, but 2 backflips. So what these backflips do, they create loads and loads of bubbles, and they make her quickly change directions to confuse the shark so she can get away. Now there is one more thing that does have an effect on the numbers of sea lions, and unfortunately it isn't to do with predators, but it is to do with plastic pollution. Now plastic pollution affects thousands and thousands of animals every single day. So what our sea lions are going to do, they're going to show you what we should do with our rubbish. Khalid's going to be quite naughty, and he's going to throw that bottle into the pool, but Anya's going to show you what a responsible sea lion would do. And that is popping it in the bin. So please do remember to pop your rubbish into our bins while you walk around the park today. Now our ladies have had lots and lots of attention, lots and lots of claps. They've also had lots and lots of fish, but it's time for Khalid to have his own special reward, just to make sure that we know that he has a nice bond with our ladies, and that is a big teddy bear hug. That's one off Anya. Now Gina's a bit bigger, so she would knock him over. That's why she's on the stand. Okay. So if you guys give our ladies a nice big wave to say goodbye, they might have one more thing to show you, and that is a nice big flipper stand. Thank you guys. My name is Becky and this is Karen. If you guys have any questions, please let us know. We will be sticking around for a few minutes. The next talk is the orangutan talk at 12:30. Thank you.